1 year down and we're still here, bringing news with a laugh and a little cheer. Katty, Konnie, and Loudmouth Linda, keeping it real, no agenda. Satire, truth, and a whole lot of fun. Politics, crime, we get it all done. From breaking news to a joke or two, we do it our way just for you. We just can't make this stuff up. 1 year strong and we ain't gonna stop. Mic in hand, voices loud, shouting truth, making you proud.
Well, you wonderful people, you get me tonight all by my known self. I would like y'all to say a prayer for Linda tonight. She's having a little rough time right now. Remember when she came on last night and her son had been bit by the bee? Yeah, he ended up in the hospital. But the scary thing is her mama ended up in the hospital too. So I want everyone to say prayers for Linda. Got it? Get it? Good. Hello, my friends. Hello, Nana Tafor, KMM, and Woofy. All right. Now that I know. So let's all say a prayer for Linda tonight, and let her life get a little bit easier. It's a lot to carry for. She's got a lot going on. Let's kind of ease up her load a little bit. All right. So since it's just me, I guess I get to say whatever I want to about the diddler and this little case here going, huh? Wow, guys, this case has been nothing but a circus since it started, right? Don't you feel like the minute it goes on, you're going to start hearing dun 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 dun? I mean, just all over the place, dancing bears and all kinds of crazy stuff. Because I had Miss Daisy with me all day long, and she sat watching it with me. God love her. And she said, why don't they just find him guilty and be done with it? And I said, well, Mom, I don't think it's quite like that. It's not quite that easy. Maybe back in the old Wild Wild West, you got busted doing something, they hung you from the closest tree, and that was it, right? But that's not the way society is now. So you got to go through all of the red tape, and and I said, she goes, well, I just kind of think that he may walk. She goes, I just have a scary feeling. I said, don't say that. I said, I really believe he's going to get, I think he's going to get charged with something. I don't know about the RICO. I've been questioning the RICO the whole time. And the only reason that, well, you know what? Are we civilized? I don't know. The reason I question the RICO so much is because they focus so much on the sex part of it and the abuse part of it. Yes, I see that they were trafficked, and I see, but I mean, and they barely touched on the bribery, just a little bit. They should have focused more on the bribery and the extortion. Maybe, I don't know, but I just don't know if they can find the RICO. They have a verdict on 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right? 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well, we don't know what it is yet because they can't get a verdict on one, and one is the RICO charge. So the judge is sending them back tomorrow to deliberate some more. And I thought I understood that maybe they would, if they can't get an answer tomorrow, they may go into July 3rd. I don't know. I don't know. I'm wondering what your guys' opinion is on all of this. I mean, it's been a circus since day one. Nothing would surprise me on this thing. Not one thing. Not one form thing would surprise me. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they came in and said he is not guilty of all charges. Although I know that he knows he's guilty of some charges because when they came up with their verdict, they said that he was sitting in a chair with his right hand and his head in his hand. That tells me he's guilty of something, and he knows it. And he knows it. He's guilty of a lot of things, and it's like I told my mom, being a demon, right, that's the whole thing, KMM. I'm not sure if the RICO was proven, and that's the only thing. You know, everything else was proven. And you know, the funny thing is, everything else is in that RICO. So, I mean, how can you find him guilty on any of the other accounts and not the RICO? Because some of those accounts are in the RICO and you only have to find two. I don't know. It's a dance. It's all a dance. Dancing around everything, right? We are getting one heck of a storm here. So if the lights flicker and you hear thunder and lightning, that's why, because it's raining like cats and dogs here. So I don't know why they couldn't get the RICO. That's my opinion. If you can find guilt. All right, now I'm going to tell you in my own honest opinion what happened here. And I could be wrong. It's my opinion. Right? It's my opinion.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hi. You want to pull up a...
Is that my stool?
That's your new stool. You like that?
It's pretty uncomfortable.
Well... I'm sorry.
What have we got here tonight?
Well, they came up with the verdict, but they can't come up with the RICO. So they're still on the fence about it. It's a split decision on the RICO charge. This is what I think. I think that when Jane Doe said that Diddy was still paying for her apartment rent, still giving her money, doing all this, what was it, hi, Clyde?
No.
Doing all of this stuff still. And then they read the text. I think it was Jane Doe. I'll have to ask. Well, Linda's here. She can tell me for sure. I think it was Jane Doe that said, I don't mind doing them when I feel like doing them. Right? Right? I think that's what we discussed. It's okay if I feel like doing it, but if I don't want to do it, no is no, right? We already went through that. No is no. If you say no, no is no, but you can do it if you feel like it, right? Kind of waver in there. But she's the one that said that, and I think she's the one. Oh, did they both say that? Okay. Well, what I think is Jane Doe is the one that I don't think they believed. I think they believed Cassie all over the place. I think that Cassie's was an open and shut case because her video of him kicking her and yanking her down the hall and doing all that stuff, and the mother saying that, you know, and then you've got the mother being extorted. I mean, Cassie's was pretty much zipped up tight and locked up. Jane was the one that kind of wavered a little bit, and they said, from what I understand in the back channels, Gina's story was 100 times worse, and they couldn't get her to get up there and talk. So, I don't know. Did he get off? Did he pay? Did he pay people off? Is he gonna walk because he's a billionaire? Is it gonna make him a bigger, meaner monster than he already is? We've already discussed it. Probably. All of those are things. Probably. It makes me sick to my stomach, I'll tell you that. It makes me sick to my stomach, and I don't think anyone will ever look at P. Diddy the same.
No, he's ruined.
You know? Yeah. They're witness tampering. He did everything he could. He winked and he blinked and he threw hearts at the jury and all kinds of stuff. And he got away with it. He got away with it. He's going to do some time, guys. I'm going to tell you that. He's going to do some time. Now, whether he does, I mean, at his age, life, if we gave him like a 25, that would be pretty much life. He's not a young man. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. He may get 10. He may get 10 to 15, maybe. Probably. How about that? Probably. I think that's where we're going to go with it. He's probably going to get 10 to 15.
And with no freak outs, you can get out in 5.
And no freak outs, he'll get off in 5. Yeah. With good behavior. And no freak outs in the cell.
There you go.
With Sam Bankman-Fried. Don't be doing no freak offs. No doing no freak offs with Sam Bankman-Fried and all the other weirdos that are going to be in solitary with you.
Crazy.
It is. It's all crazy. It's all insane. But I want to tell you, I do have everybody's written down. I think you said, let me see, I did. I wrote it down. I told you I was going to. Yeah, you said 10 to 15 years. Linda said 25. I said I thought it was going to be a mistrial. And KMM said 7. So, and nobody else told me anything. So I don't have anyone else written down. I want to tell you I'm going to be on tomorrow at noon Central Time so that we can sit here and enjoy the Goldberg confession together. You know who that is? He's confessing to all 4 things, you know.
The family feels ripped off.
Well, you would.
Mm-hmm.
You would feel ripped off. He doesn't have to tell why. He doesn't have to tell how he did it. It's something these people are going to have to go through for the rest of their life, sitting there wondering, why did he do that to my daughter? Oh, that's right. Okay. Okay, Donna, I'll write you down as what? It is a ripoff.
I know. I mean,
and then you know what he gets is there is no capital punishment on him. The death sentence is completely off the table. Because he confessed.
Mm-hmm.
So he will get life without the possibility of parole. Okay.
I wish he was dead.
Well, you know what? That's what I say. I wouldn't want to. You know what? If I confessed and I had done all that, I'd say, you know what? Give me the injection. Let's get this over with. Because I don't want to sit here and rot away for life. I just wouldn't. That's just me. That's me. That's my own personal. But yeah, what a day, huh? Everyone is sitting there waiting for the verdict. They think they've got the verdict. They think everything's coming in and everybody's heart's pounding. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Wrong. Not yet. What, dude? Dude, that's crazy. Right. We get to pay for him and he's not that old. So taxpayers get to pay for him. Mm-hmm. Well, we're paying for Wayne Wilson too. That's another one that I thought that he was going to get the death penalty. In fact, I thought he got the death penalty twice, and he's in Florida. But they'll probably take it off the table, and we'll pay for him for the rest of his life too. I don't know, y'all. It's insanity. But yeah. I sat there listening all day long. How was your day?
Long.
Oh.
It rained on me all the way home. Hard.
It was raining hard all day.
Yeah, I could see here.
It was crazy.
It rained harder here than in Portland.
You know what? They should. I was surprised Diddy's family came back into the court, but nobody. You know what? I've got to tell you a really funny joke here now that we're talking about Diddy's family. Did anyone pay any attention to what Mama Combs was wearing today? Just curious. You know that crazy outfit she had on that was green and beige? Um, I know. He's got Benny. Um, hey Teddy. Um, that green crazy outfit that Diddy told his mom, "Oh, I like that outfit." Well, I got news for you. I had the same one, but in black and white, and I just gave it away. I just gave it away because I thought, you know what, I wore it once, and my daughter laughed at me and said, "Don't you ever wear that again in public?" And so I thought, well, all right. So I took it out of my closet and gave it to somebody who really wanted it. And when Mama Combs got out of the van today, I thought,
She took your dress.
oh my God, she's wearing my outfit, and hers is green and white. I'm glad I gave it away. I would have never wanted anyone to see me and that I saw Diddy's mom wearing that outfit. That would have been horrific.
Hey, you liked it when you first got it.
Well, that says something, doesn't it? That tells me that Diddy's mom has good taste. No, I'm just kidding. It was, yeah, no, I'm glad I gave it away because never would I would have ever been seen in it ever again. That was awful. Oh no, Whoopi, no. When I'm telling you, it's a wild looking thing in the first place, but hers is green, like an emerald green and white, or like a real dark forest green and white. But mine was black and white, and when I wore it, I was all happy and proud.
Hers was probably like designers, and yours was Timu.
No, she wears Timu wigs.
She,
Sold it on eBay and said belongs to the Combe family. Well, I just gave it away. You know what? This is what I'm telling you. I see things before they happen. I gave it away 2 weeks ago to a waitress at the Olive Garden. And then I turned this on and see that. Thought, oh, wow. I'm so glad I gave it away.
less laundry.
Yeah, and less laundry. So I replaced it with 2 more pieces.
Mm-hmm. Of course you did.
Anyway. So everyone's gonna be with me tomorrow morning because you know I'm such a good morning person.
Yeah, you sleep in.
But I will be on at 11 or 12. What I tell you is I'll be on it. Well, I'll probably be on at noon my time because it's gonna be. Well, no, because it's 1 Eastern. They're going to be showing it, so I'm going to get on probably about 11:30. Hey, Royal Apple. Yeah, I'll get on about 11:30, and then we'll get all set up and ready to watch him go before the judge and say, "Yes, I did it, Your Honor. I did all of it. Everything. I did it all. I did whatever it is you said. I did it." Why'd you do it? Oh, I really don't want to discuss it.
I was on drugs.
I was on-
The government made me do it.
Right. I was MK Ultra as a child. No, I don't know, but we're gonna find out. We'll just listen to him and hear what he's got to say. I don't know if August. I don't know if they're gonna show anything in August. It would be nice. You know, yeah, it's gonna be rather comical because let me tell you something. That is Like some kid getting up in front of the principal saying, I did it. Here, I did it. Here's my hand. Lock me up. Well, he's already locked up, the fool. He's already locked up. And why did it take 2 years for you to decide to do this? No. No, I had the outfit before Mama Combs had it, I'm sure. And they helped her make me buy them. No. No, I thought it was cool.
Just bad judgment.
I thought it was so. I wanted. Okay, so this was the thing. I said I'm gonna start buying some really loud and obnoxious clothes, some real stand in your face kind of clothes, right? And I got this, and everyone laughed, and everyone laughed and said, "You have got to be kidding me right now. You're not gonna wear that in public."
That was a cow one, right? Black and white. Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? They called it the cow one. Do you think they called it the cow one to my face? And now the truth comes out.
No, but I mean, it had the patterns of a cow. The colors.
Anyway,
it wasn't bad. It just
well, it wasn't bad in emerald green because I saw it today.
guess that'll be coming shortly.
No, it won't. No, I'm not wearing anything that Mama Combs wears. I'm not going to wear no more wigs. I'm not going to wear. No. No. That was too close to home. When you're dip clothes that look like the Combs family, and I was looking at, I mean, his daughters are really thin. Are they healthy? Nothing's wrong with those guys, right? Because they are super, super thin. No, mine was black and white. My outfit was black and white. Safer away from most cedar. That's what they call her. Well, you know what? I want to tell you something. She rocked that outfit today. She moved and walked and glided and threw her shoulders back. She was proud to wear the outfit. She probably has cataracts. I don't know what they look like. I don't know. That was awful. Yeah, I'm staying away from most theater for sure. No more of that stuff. I'm gonna take pictures of the outfits that I get that are loud and obnoxious, and I'm gonna send them to the Combe family and say, does anybody in this family have this outfit? Because if you do, I'm not getting it. Return. That's it. It's all over. I'm not gonna get anything that any of y'all have. I don't want any clothes that looks like any of y'all. Because I don't want them to call your name. When I'm walking down the street, I don't want to hear, hey, Miss. All things. Yeah, we're getting all that wonderful rain that you guys had, that you were so blessed to get. And we didn't get any. We didn't get a drop.
The storm buried.
Is this what this is?
Mm-hmm. There was a tropical storm down in the.
I knew there was one down there, but I didn't know this was Barry. Is this over?
This is remnants of Barry, yeah.
Wow, this is remnants of Barry.
This will be the end of it, and then we'll have a nice week.
Well, they said it's supposed to be beautiful on the 4th of July, so I'm going to go outside and sing America and wave sparklers with my mom. Mm-hmm. She loves that.
I know.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know where we're going to put the fountain she wants to do. You're going to figure it out. You're going to figure it out.
Put them in the pool.
No, we're not putting them in the pool. If Mama wants fountains and whatever she wants, she's old enough, she can have whatever it is that she wants. Right?
I ain't saying nothing.
I know. Well, I
fell asleep last year.
I know you didn't even watch the ones we had, so I'll be doing it probably by myself.
Just like New Year's.
And there you go. You're going to have a hot, humid weekend? Really?
Same here.
Well, ours is going to be hot, and it's going to be humid. And every time it rains like it does right now and it gets really hot, it freezes up our air conditioner. And you get ice. You get ice in the inside on the pipes. So we have to keep the fan going to keep it from freezing up. It's crazy. I don't know whose idea that is of a joke. But it's not very funny when you have to turn your air conditioner off it's all froze up and it's not giving you any air.
Sturdy coils.
It sucks.
It's called money that we don't have to get it fixed.
Listen, whiner, put some cheese with your wine.
No, I don't drink wine.
Well, okay then.
I do not drink wine.
Maybe you should.
A little whiskey, maybe no wine.
Maybe you should drink a little wine. Merlot. You like that?
No, thank you.
Okay, fine. You used to.
Just gives me headaches.
It gives you headaches.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, so we'll be able to do our fireworks and have Miss Daisy wants you to do the fire pit and light it up so she can put hot dogs on a
What if we just do the
hanger.
The Kiewit fireworks and
She don't want to do
Thursday night.
She don't want to do the Kiewit fire. She wants her own sparklers and she wants to do her own thing.
Okay, whatever. You take her down there then.
Take her down where?
Wherever you need to get her.
I'll take her down and she can buy herself some sparklers.
Mm-hmm.
We have a place that sets off fireworks. The big ones. So.
Yeah, they're doing it Thursday night. I talked to a Keywitter tonight.
Friday's the 4th of July.
Mm-hmm, but they always do it the day
before.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Stop strumming the dog.
I know. I got a good rhythm going here. And when I stop, he scratches me.
He'll paw you.
Mm-hmm.
He goes like this. Yep. They go like this.
And he's watching me now.
Well, that one just is getting ready to go to sleep. So, and Mom wants to fire up the fire pit so that she can put hot dogs on a coat hanger and put them in there.
I think we got some legitimate prongs.
Okay, good, because she wants this. I don't know if she's regressed into her childhood, but this is what she wants to do. And I said, you know what? Whatever it is you want to do, we're going to do it, by golly. So we're going to do some hot dogs on the fire pit. She said, I used to eat hot dogs that were boiled in water, but they're not near as good. I said, yeah, I know, they're not near as good without having all the dirt and stuff on them. She goes, yeah, you're right.
She didn't hear you.
But that's what she wants to do. So if that's what Mama wants, Mama gets, right? That's the way it goes.
No.
Yes, it does.
That's okay. She's the only mom we got.
That's right. And she's getting up there in age. And if she wants fireworks, then you know what? She's going to get some fireworks. I'm going to float in the pool and watch fireworks. Hey, you know what? Should I tell her to bring her bathing suit and she can float in her pool?
Sinking. Ours ain't very big.
My mom set out the last 4th of July. She's kind of like Ruth Gordon, is what she's like, don't you think? Kind of, except she's hard of hearing. And she set out singing America and waving her sparkler. And I recorded it because I thought that is the coolest thing I have ever seen. And she just kept singing and she's all happy.
And it goes out.
And then it goes out and we have to light her up a new one. But you know what? That was fun. It's those little memories, those little things that last forever. You can't buy those. There's not enough money in the world. Diddy don't have any of those kind of memories. How sad, huh? Look you have all those kind of memories.
Mm-hmm. Not Diddy memories. I mean.
No, not Diddy memories. Okay. You have all those kind of the cooking the hot dogs on the fire and setting the fireworks in the backyard on fire. Not setting the backyard on fire. Lighting the fireworks and the sparklers.
We had more room.
Huh?
We had more room.
Well, we'll figure it out. Yeah. You know what? That's what it's all about. It's so little things in life that you can't put a price tag on, that you'll wish for 100 years that you had it. And I've got that video. I love that video. I'm sorry, I'll get you. There's a pillow down there. You just want to complain about it. I just want to complain. Did you have complainers today or what?
Yeah.
Oh, then
they start in the morning. They start in the morning.
All right.
I've been here before. Why do I got to do this paperwork? Got to do it every year at the doctor's office. I mean, sheesh.
They're so good at it.
So freaking old people.
Old people are the best. Oh. You are one of those old people.
They're nice, but they're grouchy sometimes.
Well, you know what? I can't wait to the point that I get old and I can say all the nasty things I want to.
No.
Yes, and get away with it.
You don't get away with it.
Yeah, you did. Did you say anything to him?
Yeah, we laughed at him.
There you go. So see, they get away with it.
We roll our eyes. And
see,
we get our way in the end.
I want to be one of those old people that break wind and belch and do whatever, and they don't care.
And that's the young guy.
You do it already. You're no pee. So see, so see. Thank you, Woofy. So see, you can get away with doing it. The older you get, the more you can get away with it. Mm-hmm. You can break wind and say you didn't even know you did it because you didn't hear it.
Mm-hmm. She felt it. Okay, we got to stop that one. I don't know where you're going with that.
That was insane, but it's all right. You know, my mom is hard of hearing, and I thought, did you not hear that? She just sat there, and I was telling Clyde, I said, I took Mom home and she just ripped one that was unbelievable. That is nothing like my mom. I'm telling you right now. That is not anything like my mom. And he said, and I said, she didn't say anything. I guess she didn't hear it. And he said, yeah, but you know, she felt it. Whatever. Well, you know what, Woofy? This is what I'm telling you. This is the beauty about being that old person now. You know, we can do that and get away with it. We can blame it on our age. Hey, Sputsy, it's good to see you. You can blame it on your age and say, well, you know what? I'm damn near 100 years old, and I can do whatever I want to, say whatever I want to, break wind and belch. And it's all okay. I complain to the people at the store. You know, they put on their glasses and they go, I can't see anything out of them. Well, why don't you open your eyes? That's a first start. That helps. If your eyes are open, that helps. It's crazy, guys. All that is insane. I don't see any better out of these than I did my old ones.
That's always a good one. Why did I pay for this if I don't see any better? That's a good question. Have a nice day.
Sorry, guys. I know it's not. It doesn't make started. It doesn't. Well, you know what? They would laugh about it because it is humorous.
If y'all wear glasses,
it is humorous.
We can have 1 hour of
what happens if, you know what really kills me is when they take their glasses and they put them on their face, and they'll put them down here, and then they'll pick them up a little bit and move them back, and they'll say, they're too loose. Well, do you do that to your glasses all the time? Do you pick them up and move them around? They go like this. Watch. They go, look, they're loose. Well, you want me to super glue your nose pad to your nose?
It's this one. Okay. They're loose. Look, I look down. And I slip it. That's daily.
Yeah. I mean, you don't think it's funny unless you're there doing it, or they're bent over like this, and they go, look. Well, you know what? If they didn't do that, your ears would be pulled off your head and your nose would be really red and bloody. So no, they're supposed to do that.
They're gonna move a little bit.
They gotta move a little bit. Now I don't want them sliding down the end of your nose, but some people don't have much of a bridge, like I don't, and that's where they sit because they don't have anywhere else they can sit. They don't have a bridge to sit on. You have to have nose pads. I don't like nose pads. So, I mean, there you go. What do you do?
Oh, change the quarter.
I can't read out here like I used to. Now I have to read way up here, and I don't like that. I mean, guys, it goes on and on. I'm sure that no matter what field you're in, you see it and you know about it, and it's okay. I mean, I got to the point that I was really good friends with the older people. They were my favorite. I had an older guy that would come in, and you could hear him from the front door. You could hear him from the front door all the way back to the lab. And he'd say, is that girl here that doesn't know how to adjust anything? And I thought, I adjust just fine. You just want them so tight that they're going to hurt. And then 2 days later, you come back and you say, well, they really hurt here. Well, then don't make me make them so tight. So see?
So we had a few old people today that tried to get in early because they knew the rain was coming. And it's like, well, we can get you signed in, but, when the people show up, people that are on the schedule are going to be seen. Even if I get here early, well, they came at their scheduled time, sir. Am I supposed to push them back to make it easier for you?
Because you came in early?
Because you came in early, but you had a 4 o'clock and you showed up at 2? But everybody's showing up on well, I guess these people are going to be seen before me. I'll come back tomorrow.
Okay, bye.
That's, I'm sorry. If somebody didn't show up, we would have thrown you in there. But, they all showed up.
You're trying to figure out these fan crown things. What is that? Fan crown things and how it all works. I don't know what that is. So now I'm showing my ignorance because I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is? Okay, so we're not too bright. So, Spudsy, you're going to have to explain that because I don't know what that is.
Don't tell me to Google it.
Right. A lot of people would. They are next to our names. Oh, you know what? Let me see something here. Yeah, you know what? Okay, you know what that is? I'm going to tell you what they are. They are showing true subscribers, right? True, instead of bots, is what I understood it to be. They're trying to eliminate the bot thing. Yeah.
Who's a bot in here?
I'm not a bot. But that's what they're trying to do, is they're trying to show get rid of all the bots, like people with their. Thomas has 3 of them. Well, lucky Thomas. Number 3. Oh, okay. So you're talking about the number. All right. So the number is the person that talks the most, right? So Wolfie should have. Who is number 1? Who is number 1? Because Wolfie, number 1 is Donna. Donna talks the most. And then Woofy, and yeah, there you go. See, it's all in numbers on who talks the most and whether it's a true account. Dead serious. Well, now you're number 3. And they think that they're making it all better. Oh, we're going to make it better. We're going to make it better. We're going to put little crowns next to them and give them numbers. Okay. And I don't know what that's supposed to do. But other than that, just try to out-talk each other to see who gets the highest number. It's crazy. No, it's actually, I think 1 is the higher one. I think it's backwards. No, because Sputsy's a what? Sputsy's a 2. I don't. That's what I heard it was. I'll find out for sure. Sputsy, I will find out for sure. I'll read my little YouTube guideline stuff that they sent me, and I will tell you for sure what it is. But that's what I understood it to be. Somebody had said that the person that interacts the most is well, no, because look, Nana to 4 doesn't even have a crown. How about that one? And she's a mod. And look, and KMM doesn't have a crown either. So I mean, I don't get it. Donna has 1. So I don't know, guys. I just don't know. It doesn't make any sense. But I will find out for you for sure, and I will have an answer for you. I will have an answer about all of that. I was too busy trying to figure out whether Diddy was going to spend the rest of his life in jail or not. And I thought we had an answer. And guess what? We don't. We don't. They're going to deliberate tomorrow and maybe the 3rd. Yes, you are, Woofy. You keep talking. Don't you dare be quiet just because. That may not even be it. I'm going to find out what it means, and I'm going to tell you guys tomorrow morning. He should be worried. He should be worried sick. He blew kisses at his mom and went, "Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Love you, Mom." Someone should have broke his hand just for doing that. I don't know.
He might be getting off.
You know what? It could happen. Weirder things have happened. I don't know. I hope not.
OJ got off.
Oh, he did. OJ got off. Mm-hmm. And you know what? Do you know how long they deliberated on the OJ trial? For him, it was 4 hours. 4 hours, and they found him not guilty. And Casey Anthony took 3 days. Go figure. I mean, that was 1/3 people going through the Casey Anthony trial. But I think he should be worried. Bill Cosby took 32 hours? I mean, it's crazy. The big profile cases, how long? Yes, he did get off because there wasn't another person of color on the jury. Where are you seeing that at? This is all the new things that this is all the new stuff that 70 XP or 25. Isn't that the speed then which is playing? It's normal, right? It has normal and then it has 75 XP and 25 XP.
I'm bored.
When you tap on it, you see it. Top fans, how about that? Yeah, see, you get so many points for talking or whatever, and it's the top fans. They're putting everybody in a fan category.
Why do they got a judge?
I don't know. They don't have anything better to do. Like we don't have already enough division in this world. I see it. It's whoever's top, whoever remarks most. It's the fan club. Isn't that crazy? Do we have to put division here too? That's insane. I say ignore it. Who cares? If it doesn't do anything for you, look. If it doesn't do anything for you and it's not going to pay your rent or your phone bill, then you know what? Don't worry about it. Who cares if you got a crown next to your name? I know I'm all your guys' fans, and I don't even get a crown. You know what? I'm going to go buy me a purple. I'm going to buy me a purple crown.
Purple.
Because that's what color these are.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Look.
I wasn't paying attention.
See?
Okay.
I'm going to buy a purple crown, and I'm going to wear it on every show.
Except on Tuesday nights.
Except on Tuesdays, because he won't let me wear my purple crown. You know what? I understand, Sputsy. YouTube is doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Good night, Nana to Force. Sleep well. I'm saying prayers for you. Hope your mom gets better. Good night, Whoopi. We're out of here in just a little. You got to go mow the grass right now? It's too late to mow the grass. Isn't it like 8:18 your time? Not too late to mow the grass. That's crazy. Yes, Betsy, don't. They're doing all kinds of crazy things. All kinds of crazy things on YouTube. They're trying to change it around and make it whatever. And I don't know. I don't know if they're doing anything better to it or making it worse. Well, okay. Oh, it's cool outside to mow. I gotcha. That makes sense. That makes real well. Or 5 o'clock in the morning when everyone's sleeping, you get up and mow the grass.
That's me.
Isn't that crazy?
No, I don't get out there till 8.
No, he lets everyone sleep until 8. So, again, I will be here tomorrow at 11:30. We're going to watch together the Kohlberg thing where he gets up and tells everybody, commits that he confesses he did it all. And then we'll see what the judge says, see how that goes. It's 83 there right now. It's 83 right here right now. And then hopefully we will have some kind of verdict in the Diddy universe during that time. And then we got to come up with another good one because Kohlberg was our deal, right? July 27th is Carmelo Anthony is going before the judge. So maybe we can catch that. Yep, happy 4th of July to everyone. And thank God we're still free. Amen. You know? Don't want to give up my freedom. That's why they want to come here. They want our freedom, and then they want to talk about their countries. Unbelievable. But it's okay, because we are free enough to be able to give it to them.
Keep the communists out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we have freedom enough that they can come talk about it. Doesn't mean we have to listen, right? Right.
Look, you don't live in New York.
Right. Right.
Although that takes root there, it can spread across.
Well, that New York thing is a scary situation. He's a communist.
He is a communist.
And he wants everybody to...
He wants free for everybody.
Well,
and
you can't.
And he wants to tax white people more than anybody else because they're white. And they live in certain neighborhoods, and they need to pay more. And he's come right out and said it.
Wow.
It's like, if those people over there are voting for that crap, they deserve everything they get.
Wow. Crazy, huh, guys?
He doesn't follow the federal law. They can go in and arrest him. I don't give a crap who he is. They can go and arrest governors and judges and everything else if they're not following the rule of law.
Good night, Donna. Everyone's saying good night. Shall we say
good night? Let's say good night. Good night, Gracie.
Good night. Good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
You guys have a
Good night,
good
John Boy.
evening. I'll see you in the morning. I'll see you guys at 11:30. Y'all have a good evening. Don't forget to like, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe on your way out the door. And please say a prayer for Linda, his mom, and her son. All right, guys? Because that's what we do here. All right? That's what we do. We take care of each other. All right. Good night, y'all. Love you. Have a good evening.
From shady news to crime so rough, you already know we just can't make this stuff.